The nightmares won't stop. For weeks now, you've been waking up drenched in sweat, heart pounding, with only fragments of the dream remaining. Someone you trust, a knife, darkness. Your stomach knots with anxiety that follows you throughout the day. The headaches that start whenever certain people enter the room. The sudden chills that run down your spine during perfectly normal conversations. The overwhelming fatigue that no amount of sleep can cure. The sense that something terrible is approaching, building like storm clouds on the horizon of your life. I see your suffering. I feel your confusion. I know you've been searching for answers, wondering if you're losing your mind, questioning why you suddenly feel unsafe among people you've trusted for years. These are not random symptoms. They are not coincidence. They are not your imagination. They are spiritual warnings, your soul's desperate attempt to prepare you for what I'm about to reveal. Stop everything you are doing right now. This is Archangel Michael, commander of the celestial armies, protector of truth, and I have been granted special permission to break through the veil between realms to deliver this urgent message directly to you. What I must reveal cannot wait another day, not even another hour. Someone you trust completely is finalizing plans to betray you, and you have exactly 72 hours before this betrayal is executed. If you ignore this warning, the consequences will alter the course of your life in ways that will take years to recover from, if recovery is possible at all. I know these words land like stones in your stomach. I feel your resistance, your desire to dismiss this as exaggeration or mistake. But deep in your soul, beyond conscious thought, you recognize the truth in what I'm saying. That's why your body has been sending warning signals for weeks. Your higher self has been aware of the approaching danger, even while your conscious mind refused to see it. Write in the comments, "I am protected by the divine light of Archangel Michael." This declaration will activate a shield of celestial protection around you while I reveal what I have uncovered. Do it now, before continuing. For the past month, I've been observing unusual activity in the spiritual atmosphere surrounding you. Dark energies gathering, whispered conspiracies, shadows moving where there should be light. I've witnessed meetings held in secret, conversations about you when participants thought no one was listening, alliances forming with the sole purpose of undermining everything you've built. At the center of this gathering darkness stands someone you would never suspect. Someone whose loyalty you have never questioned. Someone who knows your vulnerabilities, your fears, your private struggles, your deepest secrets. Someone who has used your trust as a weapon against you, collecting information, identifying weaknesses, studying patterns, and methodically planning your downfall. This person has been smiling to your face while orchestrating your destruction behind your back. They've embraced you with the same hands that sign agreements against your interests. They've assured you of their support with the same mouth that speaks poison about you to others. They've looked into your eyes and promised loyalty while their heart harbored betrayal. And now, after months of preparation, they are ready to act. In exactly 72 hours, they will execute a plan designed to cause maximum damage to your reputation, finances, relationships, and emotional well-being. I have seen this plan in its entirety. I have watched it being refined and finalized. I know precisely how and when it will unfold if not stopped. Write in the comments, "I activate my spiritual shield against all betrayal." This declaration strengthens your energetic boundaries and creates a barrier against the negative intentions directed toward you. Write it now before reading further. I could not reveal this information to you earlier because divine timing governs all spiritual interventions. The cosmic laws that maintain balance between realms allow me to break through the veil only at specific convergence points, moments when spiritual danger aligns with human readiness to receive warning. That moment is now, not yesterday, not tomorrow. This precise moment, the betrayal planned against you is not simple or straightforward. It involves multiple areas of your life simultaneously, designed to overwhelm you with problems from all directions, leaving you no stable ground to stand upon. It targets 7 specific domains. First, your reputation. The person has collected out-of-context information, private moments and statements you've made in confidence. They've twisted these fragments into a narrative designed to make others question your character, integrity, and intentions. They plan to share this distorted portrayal with specific people whose opinions matter deeply to you. Second, your finances. They have identified vulnerabilities in your financial situation and created circumstances that will trigger unexpected expenses while simultaneously blocking incoming resources. The timing has been calculated to create maximum pressure when you're least prepared to handle it. Third, your closest relationships. They have planted seeds of doubt among those you love most, subtle suggestions and questions designed to create suspicion about your loyalty, honesty, and intentions. When the main betrayal occurs, these seeds will blossom into full distrust, isolating you from your natural support system. Fourth, your emotional stability. They have studied what triggers your deepest insecurities and fears, and the betrayal is specifically designed to activate these vulnerabilities all at once, creating an emotional storm that will cloud your judgment and decision-making abilities at the critical moment. Fifth, your health. The stress and emotional turmoil resulting from the other areas will impact your physical well-being, potentially triggering or worsening existing health concerns. This is not coincidental but calculated. They know that physical distress will further limit your ability to respond effectively. Sixth, your spiritual connection. They have intentionally worked to create doubts about your faith, your purpose, your intuition, and your connection to divine guidance. When the betrayal occurs, they expect you to feel abandoned by the very spiritual forces that could help you navigate the crisis. Seventh, your future opportunities. The ripple effects of this betrayal are designed to extend far beyond the immediate aftermath, closing doors that would otherwise have opened for you and altering the trajectory of your path in ways that will take years to overcome. This comprehensive attack has been planned with cold precision by someone who knows exactly where to strike for maximum effect, because you yourself revealed these vulnerabilities, believing you were sharing with someone who cared about your well-being rather than someone cataloging your weaknesses. Write in the comments, "No betrayal can reach me because I am surrounded by divine protection." This affirmation reinforces the spiritual shield forming around you as you become aware of these intentions. I know the question burning in your mind: who? Who could possibly harbor such intentions toward you? Who would invest such time and energy into planning your downfall? As you read these words, a name or face may have already surfaced in your thoughts. Trust that initial recognition. Your soul knows the truth, even if your mind resists it. I cannot directly name this person, as cosmic law prevents me from overriding your free will or the free will of others. But I can help you recognize them through the patterns of their behavior. Patterns your intuition has already noticed, but your conscious mind has dismissed or rationalized away. This person often positions themselves as indispensable in your life, someone you couldn't function without. They collect information about your struggles and vulnerabilities under the guise of helping or understanding you better. They are often present during your moments of crisis, but somehow these crises multiply when they're involved in your life. You've likely noticed subtle inconsistencies in their words and actions, promises not quite fulfilled, explanations that don't entirely add up, support that somehow leaves you feeling more dependent rather than more empowered. There have been coincidences where opportunities disappeared after you discussed them with this person, or relationships became strained after they helpfully shared their observations. Most tellingly, you feel different in their presence than with others who truly support you. With genuine allies, time together leaves you energized, clear, and stronger. With this person, despite their apparent supportiveness, you often feel subtly drained, confused, or doubting yourself afterward. Your body has been trying to alert you through physical symptoms, tension, fatigue, headaches, or stomach discomfort that manifest when they're around. These are not imagined sensations. They are your soul's alarm system trying desperately to break through the fog of manipulation that surrounds this relationship. The nightmares, the anxiety, the inexplicable dread, all are attempts by your higher self to prepare you for this revelation. I have fought countless battles to protect humanity throughout the ages, but this situation has required especially vigilant attention. I've been present during your darkest moments, creating small openings of light when despair threatened to overwhelm you. Those unexpected moments of clarity or hope that seemed to come from nowhere. My presence. Those sudden impulses that moved you away from harmful situations. My guidance. Those dreams where you felt protected and safe despite the chaos around you. My energy surrounding your spirit while you slept. But now you need more than subtle intervention. What's coming requires your conscious participation in your own protection. Even I, with all my celestial power, cannot prevent what's approaching without your aware cooperation. This is why this direct communication has been authorized at the highest levels of divine hierarchy, because what threatens you now requires a partnership between human choice and angelic protection. Write in the comments, I partner with Archangel Michael to stop all betrayal planned against me. This declaration activates our spiritual alliance and combines our energies for maximum protection. God has authorized me to give you specific instructions that, if followed precisely, will not only prevent the imminent betrayal but also permanently disconnect you from the person planning it, breaking their ability to affect your life in the future. These 7 steps must be completed within the next 72 hours before the betrayal is set in motion. First, create a declaration of spiritual sovereignty. On a piece of paper, write, I, your full name, claim complete protection over my life, my reputation, my finances, my relationships, my emotional well-being, my health, my spiritual connection, and my future. I revoke permission from anyone who intends harm to influence any aspect of my existence. Sign and date this declaration. Second, perform a cord-cutting visualization. Sit quietly with eyes closed and envision a cord of energy connecting you to the person planning this betrayal. See me arriving with my sword of blue flame, cutting this cord cleanly and sealing both ends with divine light so they cannot reconnect. Feel the immediate sense of lightness and liberation as this connection is severed. Third, establish an energetic boundary. Walk the perimeter of your home or room if you share housing, while saying, this space is sacred and protected. Only energies of love, truth, and genuine support may enter here. All deception, manipulation, and harmful intent must remain outside. Visualize a dome of golden light forming around your space as you complete the circuit. Fourth, create a betrayal-proof communication field. Before any important conversations or messages in the coming days, touch your throat and say, my words are protected from misinterpretation, manipulation, or misuse. They will be received by others exactly as I intend them, with clarity and truth. This prevents the person from twisting your words or taking them out of context. Fifth, protect your reputation with truth. Contact 3 people whose opinion you most value and whose judgment you trust. Share something authentic about your current life situation, goals, or values. You don't need to mention your concerns about betrayal. Simply strengthen these connections with genuine communication, creating anchors of truth that will stand against any false narratives. Sixth, secure your practical vulnerabilities. Review and address any areas where this person has access to your important information, resources, or connections. Change passwords they might know. Secure documents they could access. Delay sharing any new opportunities or ideas with them. Create distance without confrontation or accusation. Seventh, establish a divine protection covenant. Each night before sleeping and each morning upon waking for the next 3 days, place your hand on your heart and say, I am divinely protected from all betrayal. Any plans against me are revealed and neutralized before they can manifest. I am surrounded by truth, clarity, and genuine support in all areas of my life. This creates a continuous field of protection during this critical 72-hour window. These 7 steps create a comprehensive spiritual and practical barrier against the planned betrayal. Each addresses a specific vulnerability the person intends to exploit, and together they form an impenetrable shield around all areas of your life. The timing is critical. All steps must be completed before the 72-hour window closes. Write in the comments, I commit to completing all 7 protection steps within 72 hours. This declaration seals your intention and creates momentum for following through. I must warn you about what to expect as you implement these protections. The person planning the betrayal will sense the energetic shift as their access to you begins to close. They may suddenly increase contact, seeking reassurance that their influence remains intact. They may display unusual curiosity about your plans, your feelings, or your relationships. They may offer unexpected help or support to regain your trust. They may even directly question whether something is wrong or if you're upset with them. These reactions are not genuine concern, but last-ditch attempts to maintain the connection they need to execute their plan. Respond with calm neutrality. You don't need to confront or accuse. In fact, doing so would give them information they could use against you. Simply maintain polite distance without explanation while completing the 7 protection steps. You may also experience internal resistance to accepting the reality of this betrayal. Your mind may generate rationalizations. It can't be this person. I'm overreacting. This message doesn't really apply to me. You may feel guilt about suspecting someone close to you, confusion about contradictory evidence, or fear about how to proceed once you acknowledge the truth. These reactions are normal and expected. The bonds of trust once formed are not easily dissolved even when evidence of betrayal becomes clear. Honor these feelings without being governed by them. Your emotional attachment to this person is real, but it cannot override the necessity of protecting yourself from imminent harm. Now let us pray together. This prayer has been specifically formulated to align all dimensions of your being with the protection being established. Feel my presence beside you as we pray. Divine Creator, source of all truth and protection, I come before you with an open heart and a sincere desire for clarity and safety. I ask for your divine intervention in this situation that threatens my well-being. Archangel Michael, I call upon your powerful protective presence. Stand guard over my life with your sword of truth and your shield of faith. Cut all cords of deception, manipulation, and betrayal that have been formed without my conscious consent. Sever all connections with those who intend harm, while maintaining my bonds with those who support my highest good. I declare my spiritual sovereignty over all aspects of my existence. My reputation stands in truth regardless of false narratives created about me. My financial resources flow without interference from those with harmful intentions. My relationships are protected from seeds of doubt and distrust. My emotional well-being remains stable despite attempts to trigger insecurity and fear. My health is sustained by divine energy that no negativity can diminish. My spiritual connection stays clear and strong, guiding me with perfect wisdom. My future opportunities unfold according to divine timing, untouched by human interference. I forgive myself for not recognizing earlier the warning signs my soul was sending. I release all self-judgment about trusting someone who did not deserve that trust. I understand that my open heart is not a weakness, but a strength, even when others attempt to exploit it. I also extend forgiveness to the one planning betrayal, not to maintain connection, but to free myself from the burden of resentment and anger. I release them to their own journey while reclaiming my energy, my sovereignty, and my peace. Divine Creator, illuminate my path forward with perfect clarity. Show me the truth in all situations. Surround me with genuine support and authentic connections. Transform what was intended for my harm into opportunities for growth, wisdom, and unexpected blessing. I receive your perfect protection now and always, and so it is. Amen. Write in the comments, I have prayed with Archangel Michael and claim complete protection from all betrayal. This acknowledgement completes the initial phase of protection activation. As the 72-hour window progresses, stay alert for confirmation signs that the protection is working. You may notice sudden changes in the person's behavior, unusual distance, nervous energy, frustrated comments, or attempts to extract information about your plans. The betrayal timeline depends on maintaining certain connections and access points to you. As these are systematically closed through the protection steps, their plan begins to unravel. You may also experience unusual dreams during this period, often involving themes of exposure, escape, or unexpected allies. Pay attention to these dreams without becoming anxious about them. They are processing and integrating the shifts occurring in your spiritual field as the protection takes effect. Physical manifestations of protection activation are also common. sudden sensations of warmth or tingling, especially around your heart, throat, or the crown of your head. You might experience unexpected energy surges or brief moments of emotional release. Some report seeing flashes of blue or gold light at the periphery of their vision. All these are normal aspects of the spiritual transformation occurring as the protection fully establishes. Most importantly, you'll likely notice a growing sense of inner peace and clarity that feels dramatically different from the anxiety and confusion of recent weeks. This is perhaps the most significant confirmation, the return to your natural state of spiritual alignment, as the interference of betrayal energy is neutralized. Within 7 days of completing the protection steps, you'll receive unmistakable external confirmation that the betrayal was real and has been prevented. This might come through an accidental revelation, a confession from someone involved, or the discovery of evidence that leaves no room for doubt. This confirmation serves an important purpose, not to hurt you, but to remove any lingering uncertainty that might leave you vulnerable to similar situations in the future. Write in the comments, "I am open to receiving confirmation and truth about all situations in my life." This declaration accelerates the arrival of validating evidence, while ensuring it comes in a form you can integrate without unnecessary pain. Looking beyond the immediate 72-hour protection window, I want to share what I see unfolding in your life once this threat is neutralized. The divine realm operates on principles of balance and restoration. When negative intentions are directed toward you and then neutralized through divine intervention, compensatory blessings flow into those same areas to restore equilibrium. In the area of your reputation where damage was planned, you'll instead experience unexpected validation and recognition. People who matter to you will express appreciation for qualities you didn't realize they had noticed. Your integrity will become more visible to others, attracting opportunities reserved for those who can be deeply trusted. In your finances, where drain and obstruction were intended, you'll experience surprising resource flow from unexpected sources. An opportunity hidden from your awareness will suddenly become visible. A financial burden you've carried will find resolution through means you couldn't have orchestrated yourself. In your relationships, where isolation was the goal, you'll instead discover deeper connections with people who truly value you. Someone from your past who carries important positive energy for your journey will reconnect. New relationships aligned with your authentic path will enter at precisely the right moment. In your emotional well-being, where chaos was planned, you'll find a new level of stability and resilience. Emotional triggers that have controlled your responses will lose their power. You'll develop the ability to observe your feelings without being consumed by them, a skill that will serve every area of your life. In your health, where stress-induced breakdown was anticipated, you'll instead experience a renewal of vitality. Chronic issues may show unexpected improvement. Your body's natural healing abilities will strengthen. You'll intuitively know what adjustments will best support your physical well-being. In your spiritual connection, where doubt and abandonment were the intended wounds, you'll experience unprecedented clarity and guidance. Intuitive insights will arrive with unmistakable certainty. Your sense of divine support will deepen beyond what you've previously known, becoming an unshakable foundation. And in your future opportunities, where limitation was planned, you'll find doors opening that exceed your expectations. The very connections or situations the betrayal was designed to destroy will instead strengthen and expand in ways that align perfectly with your highest potential. This restoration occurs not merely as compensation, but as divine justice, the universal law that what is intended for harm must be transformed into equivalent blessing when divine protection is invoked. The energy directed toward your destruction becomes the very fuel for your elevation. Write in the comments, "I accept all divine restoration flowing into my life after this protection." This declaration removes any unconscious resistance to receiving these blessings and allows them to manifest more rapidly and completely. I must emphasize again the critical importance of completing all 7 protection steps within the 72-hour window. The betrayal has been precisely timed to coincide with specific vulnerabilities and external circumstances. The protection must be fully activated before these elements converge for maximum effectiveness. Don't allow doubt, procrastination, or competing priorities to delay your response. The forces behind this planned betrayal will attempt to distract you with seemingly urgent matters, emotional triggers, or sudden tiredness when you try to implement the protection steps. Recognize these as interference tactics and proceed despite them. As you move through these next 72 hours, maintain a calm exterior regardless of inner realizations or emotional responses. The person planning betrayal is highly attuned to your emotional state and will notice dramatic changes in your behavior. Spiritual protection works most effectively when established quietly, without alerting those who would oppose it. Should you encounter the person during this critical window, practice peaceful detachment. There's no need for confrontation, accusation, or even formal distancing at this stage. Simply maintain polite boundaries while completing the protection process. The energetic shifts will naturally create appropriate distance without requiring explicit action on your part. Remember that you are not facing this situation alone. Not only do I stand beside you with the full power of divine protection, but you are also surrounded by other spiritual guardians, whose specific purpose is to ensure your well-being during times of vulnerability. Some connected to your ancestral lineage, others assigned to your soul's journey from birth, all are gathering around you now, creating multiple layers of protection as you navigate this challenging passage. The very fact that you're reading these words is evidence of divine intervention already in motion. This message has reached you against considerable opposition from forces that preferred you remain unaware and vulnerable. Its arrival in your life at this precise moment is not coincidence but divine orchestration, evidence that you are seen, valued, and protected by powers beyond human understanding. Write in the comments, "I acknowledge the divine timing of this warning and the protection surrounding me." This recognition strengthens your connection to the spiritual support system already activated on your behalf. As we approach the conclusion of this crucial communication, I want to address the deeper soul lessons contained within this experience. The betrayal planned against you, while genuinely threatening, also carries important catalysts for your spiritual development, opportunities disguised as challenges. First is the lesson of discernment, learning to distinguish between authentic support and manipulation disguised as help. Your natural openness and trust are beautiful qualities that should not be abandoned, but they must be paired with clear-eyed assessment of others' true intentions. This situation is developing your ability to trust your intuition about people, to notice the subtle energetic signals your body sends in another's presence. Second is the lesson of boundaries, understanding that genuine love and connection never require the surrender of your spiritual sovereignty. You can remain open-hearted while still maintaining clear energetic boundaries that prevent others from using your vulnerabilities against you. This experience is strengthening your ability to say no when necessary without closing yourself to authentic connection. Third is the lesson of spiritual resilience, discovering that external attacks cannot destroy what is divinely protected. Your value is not determined by others' perception. Your purpose cannot be derailed by human interference. Your connection to divine guidance remains unbroken regardless of worldly circumstances. This situation is revealing the unshakable foundation that sustains you through all challenges. And finally, the lesson of alchemical transformation, witnessing firsthand how negative energy directed toward you can be transmuted into exponential blessing. This is spiritual alchemy at its most powerful, the conversion of darkness into light, threat into opportunity, intended harm into unexpected gift. This experience is initiating you into your own power to transform seemingly negative situations into pathways for growth. These lessons are not incidental to your protection, but integral to it. As you embrace them, you develop spiritual antibodies that make you naturally resistant to future betrayals. You become not just temporarily defended, but permanently strengthened, capable of navigating complex human dynamics without losing your center or compromising your light. Write in the comments, "I embrace the soul lessons contained in this experience and allow them to strengthen my spiritual development." This declaration ensures that you receive the full benefit of the wisdom, embedded in this challenging situation. I, Archangel Michael, stand guard over you throughout the critical 72-hour window and beyond. Feel my presence especially during moments of doubt or confusion, that sudden clarity that cuts through uncertainty, that unexpected courage when facing difficult choices, that quiet certainty about your next steps. These are all manifestations of my energy working through your consciousness. When you implement the 7 protection steps, I will be actively present, amplifying the effectiveness of each action far beyond what would be possible through human effort alone. My sword of truth will sever the hidden connections the betrayer has established in your energy field. My shield of faith will deflect the negative intentions directed toward you. My blue flame of purification will transmute confusion into clarity, fear into courage, vulnerability into strength. The person planning this betrayal has no understanding of the spiritual forces they have provoked through their intentions toward you. They see only the human dimension, believing themselves to be operating unseen and unopposed. They have no concept of the divine protection now activating around you, or the spiritual consequences of attempting to harm one who stands under celestial guardianship. In exactly 72 hours from this moment, when their plan was scheduled to execute, they will instead face the disorienting experience of finding all access points closed, all vulnerabilities protected, all strategies neutralized. The elaborate structure they've built over months will dissolve before their eyes without clear explanation. The allies they've recruited will suddenly become unavailable. The perfect conditions they've orchestrated will inexplicably shift. This is not punishment but natural consequence, the universal law that what we direct toward others returns to us for our own learning. Their experience will offer them the opportunity to recognize the error of their approach and choose a different path. Whether they accept this opportunity is their choice, but the invitation for transformation will be unmistakably presented. Write in the comments. Divine justice is active in this situation, creating opportunities for all involved to evolve spiritually. This acknowledgement ensures that the resolution serves the highest good of everyone connected to the situation, including the person who planned betrayal. The betrayal you've been warned about is not a fixed or inevitable event. Divine revelation always serves the purpose of prevention rather than mere prediction. By becoming aware and taking appropriate action, you shift the entire timeline of possibilities, creating a new trajectory where the planned betrayal becomes impossible to execute. This shift ripples outward, affecting not only the immediate situation, but many future circumstances connected to it. Relationships that would have been damaged remain intact. Opportunities that would have been lost remain available. Health that would have been compromised remains strong. The divine protection established during these 72 hours creates effects that extend far beyond this single averted event. Most importantly, this experience strengthens your connection to divine guidance in ways that will serve you for years to come. The channel of communication opened through this warning remains accessible, allowing more subtle intuitive guidance to flow clearly into your awareness. Your ability to discern truth from manipulation, authentic support from disguised interference, will function with greater precision and reliability. You stand at a critical junction point in your soul's journey. The path originally planned by those intending betrayal leads to unnecessary suffering, delayed purpose, and compromised well-being. The alternate path revealed through this divine intervention leads to accelerated growth, fulfilled purpose, and expanded influence. The choice between these paths is now consciously yours, empowered by awareness and protection that were not available before this communication. Choose wisely, choose courageously, choose in alignment with your highest potential rather than from fear or doubt. The next 72 hours establish the foundation for everything that follows. Approach them with the seriousness they deserve, while maintaining absolute trust in the divine protection surrounding you. Write in the comments, I consciously choose the path of protection, truth, and divine alignment. This declaration activates your free will in harmony with the spiritual protection being offered, creating an unshakable foundation for the journey ahead. The nightmares that have disturbed your sleep were premonitions. your soul's attempt to prepare you for this revelation. As you implement the protection, notice how your sleep transforms, how dreams shift from warning to guidance, from fear to empowerment. This change in your dream state will be one of the first confirmations that the protection is taking effect, that the timeline of betrayal is being systematically dismantled. Pay attention to synchronicities during the 72-hour window, meaningful coincidences that confirm you're on the right path. These might appear as repeated numbers, especially 777, 333, or 1111, songs with lyrics that speak directly to your situation, chance encounters with people who offer exactly what you need in the moment, or books that fall open to passages that address your questions. These synchronicities are not random, but divinely orchestrated confirmations of your protection. Most importantly, trust the subtle voice of your own intuition as it grows stronger through this process. The quiet knowing that arises from your core, the instinctive sense of which actions align with your protection, the inner guidance about whom to trust and what to share, all these become increasingly clear as the interference of betrayal energy is neutralized. Your intuition is your direct connection to divine guidance, and its clarity is being restored through this intervention. I, Archangel Michael, remain with you not just through the critical 72-hour window, but as a continued presence in your life. You can call upon my protection at any moment, simply by thinking my name and visualizing my blue flame of truth surrounding you. This connection, once established through this intervention, remains accessible whenever you need additional strength, clarity, or protection. The betrayal that was planned against you will become nothing more than a deleted possibility, a path not taken, a future averted. In its place will stand a stronger version of yourself, more discerning, yet still open-hearted, more protected, yet still genuinely connected, more powerful, yet still compassionate. This is the ultimate victory, not just the prevention of harm, but the transformation of potential damage into unprecedented growth. Trust this process completely. Follow the protection steps diligently. Remain calm externally while allowing internal shifts to unfold. And watch as what was designed for your destruction becomes the catalyst for your greatest expansion. Write in the comments, I place my complete trust in divine protection and the transformation it brings to my life. This final declaration seals everything we have established and activates the full spectrum of protection available to you. The 72-hour countdown begins now. I stand beside you, sword raised, shield ready, unwavering in my commitment to your protection. The betrayal that was planned will not come to pass. The protection that has been offered will not fail. The transformation that is beginning will not be stopped. This is my promise to you as Archangel Michael, defender of truth, protector of light. Go forward now in peace, in power, in absolute certainty that you are divinely protected beyond anything you have previously experienced. The betrayal has been exposed, the protection has been established, the victory is assured.